Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most capable off-road trucks you can buy in America, the 2026 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. If you've been following the heavy-duty truck scene, you know the Power Wagon has built quite a reputation over the years. So let's break down what makes this beast special, from its history to what it offers in today's market. Before we get into the 2026 model, let's talk about where this truck comes from. The Power Wagon name actually dates back to 1945, when Dodge introduced it as a military-grade workhorse. It was basically a civilian version of the WC series trucks used in World War II. For decades, it was the go-to truck for serious work in challenging conditions. Ram brought the Power Wagon back in 2005 as a specialized off-road variant of the 2500 heavy-duty, and it's been evolving ever since. What makes it different from a regular Ram 2500? Well, it's not just a trim level, it's a purpose-built off-road machine that sits in a unique space between hardcore work trucks and weekend adventure rigs. Now, let's talk about how the 2026 model looks. The Power Wagon has this aggressive, muscular stance that immediately tells you it means business. You've got that bold Ram grille up front, but the Power Wagon gets its own unique touches, like the specific badging and the available painted front bumper with integrated winch. Speaking of the winch, Ram includes a 12,000-pound Warn winch right from the factory. That's not an aftermarket add-on you have to install yourself. It comes ready to pull you or someone else out of trouble. The front and rear electronic locking differentials are also standard, which is pretty impressive when you consider what some competitors charge for those features. Ground clearance is seriously impressive too. We're talking about a truck that sits higher than your standard 2500, with 14.3 inches of ground clearance, and approach and departure angles that lets you tackle some genuinely challenging terrain. The 33-inch all-terrain tires come standard, mounted on 17-inch wheels that give you plenty of sidewall for absorbing those hard hits on rocky trails. Step inside and you'll find that Ram hasn't forgotten about comfort despite this truck's off-road focus. The cabin is spacious and well-appointed, with available leather seating and the Uconnect infotainment system on a 12-inch touchscreen. It's the same user-friendly interface you'll find across the Ram lineup, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration as standard. The Power Wagon comes in crew cab configuration only, which means you've got real room for passengers in the back seat. This isn't a stripped-down rock crawler. It's a truck you can actually use as a daily driver for your family and then take off-road on the weekends. You get features like heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and dual-zone climate control available. There's also a premium sound system option if you want to upgrade your audio experience. Ram understands that buyers in this segment want capability without sacrificing modern conveniences. Here's where things get really interesting. Under the hood, the 2026 Power Wagon comes with Ram's proven 6.4-liter HEMI V8. This naturally aspirated beast produces 410 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. Now, I know some of you might be wondering why Ram doesn't offer the Cummins diesel in the Power Wagon, and there's actually a good reason for that. The gasoline V8 is lighter than the diesel, which helps with weight distribution for off-roading. Plus, the V8 provides that instant throttle response you want when you're navigating tricky terrain. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's been tuned specifically for this application. The suspension setup is what really sets this truck apart. You've got electronically controlled Bilstein shocks that can adjust to different driving conditions. There's also a disconnecting front sway bar, and this is a game changer for off-road articulation. With the press of a button, you can disconnect it and let each front wheel move independently, which dramatically improves your ability to keep all 4 tires on the ground over uneven terrain. Towing capacity is rated at 10,340 pounds, and payload is around 1,450 pounds. Now, those numbers are lower than a standard 2500, but that's the trade-off for having all this off-road equipment. If you need maximum towing, there are other Ram 2500 configurations for that. The Power Wagon is for folks who prioritize go-anywhere capability. In the American market, the Power Wagon occupies a really interesting niche. It competes with trucks like the Ford F-250 Tremor, but honestly, there's nothing quite like it in terms of off-road capability in the heavy-duty segment. The closest competitor might be if you custom build and modify a standard heavy-duty truck, but you'd probably spend more money and void your warranty in the process. Pricing for the 2026 model starts in the mid to high $70,000 range and can climb into the $80,000s when you add options. That's a significant investment, but you're getting a truck with factory-installed off-road equipment that would cost thousands to add aftermarket. Plus, it's all backed by Ram's warranty. So, there you have it, the 2026 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. It's a truck with serious heritage, modern features, and off-road capability that's hard to match. Whether you're using it for work in remote locations or adventure on the weekends, it delivers. What do you think? Would you choose the Power Wagon over the competition? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more truck content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.